Are you interested in learning how to sell Live Good in a way that's easier than the awkwardness that comes from hitting up friends and family or trying to recruit the waiter every time you and your family go out to dinner? Real quick, if you're making these Live Good advertising mistakes, then make sure you follow my entire lesson here. Here's an example of a Live Good affiliate showing the product pic. This only results in losing sales because their Facebook followers will Google the product name and most likely buy from someone else. Here's an example of a Live Good affiliate talking about your business opportunity through Live Good, and it's annoying. It doesn't bring any value to followers, and it ends up with more people blocking you than asking for more information. If you're anything like me and many others who struggled initially to make sales in network marketing, you're probably starting to ask the question, is selling Live Good worth it? Most of what you've been taught after joining Live Good hinges on prospecting people that have no interest in what you sell. It's hard to build a Live Good team or help customers from a pool of uninterested friends and family, right? And I'm sure you're feeling frustrated about it all. Is there a more effective Live Good business plan? Yes. There's a more effective way as you learn how to make money with Live Good that allows you to target people who don't know you yet, but who are definitely interested in solving the problems you and your Live Good products solve. You can't sell Live Good online by duplicating dated offline methods because these advertising ideas are ineffective in today's world. I imagine you're here with me because you're beyond frustrated with the results you've seen so far. Inside your Live Good network marketing business opportunity, you've listened to your upline tell you about the path to success. Things like use the 3-foot rule, make a list of friends and family, or use social media in a way that is simply time consuming and annoying to your followers. Recent feedback from someone reaching out to me for help was this. They said, my top 3 frustrations are: number 1, I feel like this is way harder than it should be. Number 2, I'm getting nasty comments after posting Live Good products on Facebook or TikTok or wherever it might be, right? It seems like I'm losing friends and family because I keep asking them to look at my business. The interesting thing about these Live Good promotion ideas is that they have nothing to do with marketing at all. I mean, back in 1985, this may have made sense because the average person didn't have access to the type of money it took to advertise on TV or radio, right? Today, though, with the internet, there's no reason for you to hit up friends and family who have no earthly interest in buying your products or joining your Live Good business opportunity. As more Live Good reps go online to find prospects, it's resulted in the average Live Good rep getting the same results as they did when people used to prospect offline. Big fat rejection. Can you relate to this? This is because the normal advice, for example, is to go on social media and post pictures of you and your Live Good products. This is a big mistake. Avoid this method as you learn how to make money with Live Good. The reason this doesn't work is because it goes against how successful internet marketing works. So in order to teach you how to sell Live Good online, I need to show you first what it looks like to sell anything online successfully. So why do most people fail at selling Live Good products online? Imagine this for a moment. You walk into a network event where people have gathered to get to know one another and possibly exchange business cards. For some reason, you decide it's a great idea to stand up and start shouting at the top of your lungs, I'm in a really awesome company called Live Good. We have the best products that have ever been produced. On top of that, we have a fantastic business opportunity where you can come in and make a ton of money. As a matter of fact, it's the best business opportunity to have ever been invented. And I'll show you how to make money and live good. You just watch. Now, I'm sure you're having a good laugh thinking about doing this. You wouldn't ever dream of doing something so ridiculous and obnoxious, right? But this is one way people are taught to sell Live Good online. Often we're told by company training or upline that one of the most effective Live Good promotion ideas is posting on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and other social media sites. For example, use Instagram to post pictures of ourselves with our products, or go on Facebook and talk about how to make money with Live Good. This is the equivalent of going into the room and screaming at the top of your lungs how great your business is. It's too soon in the relationship that you're trying to build with your prospect. If you wouldn't do it inside a one-on-one conversation because you know it feels weird and pushy, why would you do the same thing on the internet? Using internet marketing best practices is always the best way to sell Live Good online. Think about it. The best way to alienate your prospects offline is to use things like the 3-foot rule or to bug friends and family with a product they're not currently looking for. A great way to alienate your prospects online is to jump on social media and basically yell about your products and business opportunity that no one is actively searching for. I encourage you to stop listening to what your company might be telling you about this. They're training you to hard sell and to ask for the sale way before you deserve it. Network marketing companies across the board teach these hokey ways to market. It's a better idea to think of yourself as an entrepreneur as opposed to a representative for LiveGood. You should think like an entrepreneur and learn everything you can about educating first and selling second. Is selling LiveGood worth it? Well, not when you give up sales on social media. Posting your products on social media doesn't work because you're giving away sales. Now, how are you doing this? Well, what you're doing is you're showing your LiveGood products on your social media posts. And then even if someone has a remote interest in your LiveGood products, they have no loyalty to you, the person posting random pics on social media. What they'll do is go to Google, do some research, and if they ever join LiveGood or purchase products, they'll likely do it with someone they found through their Google search, the person who posted helpful information. Internet marketing is sort of like dating. Showing your products on Instagram or TikTok is trying to get married without dating first. Ask your prospects to go on the equivalent of a lunch date first by focusing on the problems that your products can solve for them. The result is that you'll attract more people who are actively searching for the solution that your LiveGood products solve. Think about it. Who's a better LiveGood prospect? The cashier at your local supermarket, just because she's 3 feet from you, or your coworker, just because he's on your friends and family list, or other like-minded people searching right now for how to solve the problem your LiveGood products solve. Now, at this point, your brain can play tricks on you and say that what I'm talking about here is too much hard work. It's easy to tell yourself that creating valuable content and helping your prospects solve problems takes too much time. But is it really too hard to do? And does it really take too much time? Think about it for just a moment. You create content all the time. In fact, you do it when you try to make money with LiveGood by telling people why you love it and why the products help them. It's just that you're talking to the wrong people by posting those product pics or yelling about how they can make money. It's like trying to tell a vegan all of the benefits of eating meat. No matter how great your argument is, it's falling on deaf ears, right? As you enter the world of internet marketing and apply it to your LiveGood business, you'll archive information that's actually helpful to your target audience by placing it on a blog post, a YouTube video, or a social media post. You're putting it in a place where people who are searching for ways to solve the problem your LiveGood products solve can find it. Now, your next potential pitfall in doing all of this correctly and successfully is that you might say, hey, I'm not an expert in my niche, so I don't know how to do this. I can't do this. I'm not an expert. You might wonder, why would anyone listen to you, right? No worries. The solution is to take what I call the journey approach to selling LiveGood. The journey approach is this. You're excited about the problem you're solving with LiveGood. So just tell others what you're learning and that they can come with you as you learn more. That's all you're doing. Don't falsely set up yourself as an expert if you're not an expert. You don't need to be an expert. Just be honest and tell people that you've learned a few things that excite you, that you're committed to learning more, and you invite them to join you on your journey as you do. To do this, take some time to research the problems that people have that your LiveGood products solve. What do they want to learn? What do they want to know how to do? What problems do they have? What worries them each day when they wake up? Now offer tips and ideas that help them overcome these problems, fears, and anxieties. Don't try to sell LiveGood yet. Don't mention LiveGood ingredients yet. Don't mention the products at all. Don't mention your compensation plan. First, offer general tips, ideas, and solutions that are relevant to the niche that LiveGood has put you in. The people finding your online content will see you as a helpful person, not some weirdo trying to get them into some strange business deal. You see the difference against the stuff you've been doing that isn't working for you? Once you build that trust in your prospects, they'll want more information about the full solution to their problems. Then you slide LiveGood products in front of them and position those products as the solution. And you're talking to the right people who will make the purchase from you. Now, there are actually some pros and cons to MLM as an industry that you should know about, because if you don't, they could hurt your efforts at selling LiveGood online. The advantages are that network marketing gets you started in business. It exposes you to personal development ideas and books, and it shows you how to learn to handle rejection. The biggest problem, though, is that there's no uniqueness between you and other LiveGood distributors. Everyone in LiveGood is told to do the same thing. Each LiveGood rep gets the same replicated store. This means there's nothing different about you and the thousands of other LiveGood reps running around screaming on social media about how great the products in the company are. You're in competition with all these LiveGood distributors posting the same obnoxious social media posts. Marketing success comes from being unique. Using online marketing correctly allows you to get creative about how you sell LiveGood. As long as you are the get-rich-quick type and you don't try to cut corners, you'll start outselling and out-recruiting everyone else in your company. The true long-term solution to this negative aspect of network marketing is to set up your own online platform and sell LiveGood from it. One of the easiest ways to get this started is to build a blog and then revolve all your social media accounts around it. You bring up the problems on the blog that your LiveGood products solve, You point your social media contacts back to your blog for the solutions and more helpful tips. And then your blog allows your visitors to opt in as email leads in exchange for further helpful tips and info. You now have real people to contact and sell Live Good to. The process I just took you through is how every successful online business operates. There really is no secret. You need traffic, meaning you need people who are interested in solving the problem that your products and business solve. You need those people to come to your blog and start to feel as if they know you and can trust you as they become receptive to your product recommendations. You might now say, but Matt, I'm not sure if talking about the Live Good brand on my own blog is allowed. If you're saying that, then you're not understanding what I'm saying here. You never, ever want to mention the Live Good brand or the product names on your blog or social media platforms. Never. That's the big mistake I've been talking about through this entire training. You talk about the general problems your products solve. Your company can't tell you that you can't do that. Now you might say, but Matt, I see a lot of people using social media as their home on the internet. Yes, many people use social media only, and it's a mistake because you don't own any of your social media profiles. If you ever violate the terms of service on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, or X, TikTok, or any other social media platform that becomes the next big thing, they can shut your account down and bam, all your fans, all your traffic is gone. I'm not saying that you shouldn't use social media. You must use social media. What I'm saying is that social media should revolve around an online asset you do own, which is your blog. Building your online presence on social media only is like building your house on sand. But building your online presence on your blog is like building your home on bedrock. Using an online presence that revolves around your blog solves every problem you ever encounter when selling Live Good. Using the network marketing strategy I'm detailing out for you here solves all the problems of direct sales while helping you create uniqueness. Once you use your own blog as your online home base, no other Live Good reps will be able to compete with you. While other affiliates are doing silly infomercials on social media, you'll educate and attract real prospects who come to love you and your message. They'll start buying from you. One last benefit to all this is you can eventually create additional sources of income. This gets exciting when you discover that building inside the niche that Live Good puts you in allows you to sell other things related to that niche in the future. Remember, you own the traffic from your blog and the resulting email subscriber base that it builds for you. So you can expand beyond only selling Live Good and become a true entrepreneur if you want to. Even if you don't want to do that right away, though, it sets you up to add in these other income streams down the line, maybe 2 to 5 years from now. You might make money from ad income, Amazon products, and other affiliate offers. You might create a coaching program eventually that people pay $2,000 or $5,000 to join. You can get creative and do whatever you want and expand your potential for revenue exponentially over time. Would you like to start to enroll 3 to 7 new customers and team members into your Live Good business every week? I have more education that teaches you how to take everything I've talked about on this training and do exactly that. Click the link in this video's description if you're watching on YouTube, or put your information into the form I placed near this video or audio on my blog, and I'll shoot you a 5-day video training that helps you enroll 3 to 7 new customers and team members into your Live Good business every week.